On today's episode of Chronicles of a Nigerian Woman, I'm going to be reading Irene's story. People tell me I'm strong. For me, I just got through every day, doing my best to not just survive, but to thrive throughout the period of my ordeal. The first challenge I went through was getting married late. We are 4 siblings in my family, 3 girls and 1 boy who is the third born. There were 2 years each between us. My parents were both strong moralists, but they were not religious at all. In fact, we did not grow up going to church because my parents believed that organized religion is a scam to subjugate people and control their resources. As far as they were concerned, the most important thing is to be a good person, especially towards other people. They believed strongly in karma, and so they raised us to treat people well by being kind, generous, helpful, and fair in all our dealings. They were both brilliant branding and marketing professionals. We grew up as an upper middle class family. I am the firstborn, and when I got to university, I became a Christian, an active one. One trait I have always had is that I am an all or nothing kind of person. When I embrace something, I go all in and do it with all my heart, and my faith was no different. I read the Bible copiously, and I listened to messages all the time on my Walkman. My parents immediately picked up on the change because we were all quite close. It was tough on me because my parents did not hide their skepticism. I felt isolated in my family. When I went through delays in getting married, my parents tried to match me with various guys they thought were good for me. But my stance was clear and I maintained it, especially because most of the guys they introduced me to were not believers. I would wait until the right person who I would recognize intuitively came along. One by one, my younger sisters got married and had children almost immediately. And I still wasn't married by the age of 34. By then, my youngest sister, who I was 6 years older than, already had 2 children, while my immediate younger sister had 2. My brother wasn't married, but he had a steady girlfriend and they were planning to get married the following year. I eventually met someone in the year I was turning 35. We courted for 6 months and we got married about a month before my brother's wedding. Marvin was and is a great guy. I love him with every fiber of my being and he loves me too. Most importantly, he loves God and is a strong man of faith. I thought the worst was over, especially when I got pregnant about 4 months after our wedding. This was a sign to me that I was being compensated for all of my past delays, especially when a scan showed that I was carrying twins. One night, about 12 weeks into my pregnancy, I woke up to use the bathroom, only to discover that I was bleeding heavily. Marvin rushed me to the hospital and we discovered I had lost the pregnancy. I was distraught, but with his encouragement and my faith in God, I moved past it and we kept trying. Over the next 4 years, I lost 3 more pregnancies. It was hard, but I determined not to be defined by the losses, and I woke up every day with a passion to get through the day joyfully. Even I surprised myself because I could not believe my positivity. My faith definitely helped me, and Marvin was a great support. He constantly encouraged me and we fasted and prayed together. Not once did I wallow in self-pity. For some reason, there was no proper investigation into the reason for the miscarriages until after the 4th one. I prefer not to blame anyone, but after the 4th miscarriage, which was at 19 weeks, We decided to change hospitals, and the new doctor was very thorough in his investigations. That was when he discovered that I was O negative and that the last 3 miscarriages were a result of resource factor incompatibility. Once the discovery was made, my new doctor said the solution was simple. I am 44 now and I have 3 children. As a proof of God's faithfulness to me, I got my twins back as my second pregnancy. Apart from my job, I spend time educating women about resource factor incompatibility because I believe no one should go through 4 miscarriages to find out about something that could have been prevented with just an injection right after I lost the first one. If that is the one good thing that came out of my experience, then at least there is some purpose to my pain, and I am grateful for the opportunity to be a blessing to others in spite of it all. Is this your first time of hearing about resource factor incompatibility, or have you heard about it before? Do you know anyone who has had any experience with this? Please tell me in the comments section. Also share your thoughts about Irene's story. Remember to like this video, to share it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. And yes, don't forget to join the Valiant Women's Network, a vibrant community of women where we share our burdens, get taught, get coached, and carry out other interesting activities that can help you thrive as a woman. Till I come your way again next time. Ciao.